and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I have new hair. It's no longer green, it's blue. It's super subtle. I like it. Like, where is it? Oh, there it is. Welcome back to the Naruto TBR adventure game. I have my slides right here. I haven't looked at it and it's been a while since I did the June slides, so I don't even know what I'm picking. I don't remember. I did all of the characters at once, so I don't remember what my character specifically is. Also, a reminder for July, August, and September, there's going to be a different reading challenge, and then the Naruto Adventure TBR game will come back in October, November, and December, and then 2021 is done, and so is the Naruto Adventure TBR game. I may bring it back sometime in 2022, or I might play as a different character in 2022. I am not sure what I'm going to do yet. A 3-month break from the Naruto Adventure TBR game, and we are going to be doing a different TBR challenge for 3 months. That announcement video will be up on June 1st on my channel, so please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button down below if you haven't already, so you are notified. It is another anime nerdy theme, so stay tuned. For the month of May, I had these books, which was The Doll People, Fullmetal Alchemist Volume 1, Heart So Fierce and Broken, Cinder, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, and then I had Queen's Quality Volume 1, which I read and went back to the library. I have not finished these 2 books, but it is the 28th, I think, and so I still have time to finish it. I have already tabbed up the sides, so I know how many chapters I need to read each day to finish my TBR. I am extremely confident that I'll be able to. So I'm going to go forward with this June TBR as I've finished my TBR. If I for some reason don't, we'll circle back and give me double punishments or something. But here we are. Okay, so I am going to hit... Ooh, almost dropped my computer. We are going to hit pass. A lot was lost during Orochimaru's attack. Next up is the search for a new Hokage for the village hidden in the leaves. Find your player and carry your reward over to the next month. Naruto, you can combine any all prompt cards pulled. I love that. I wanted to make this coming month as easy as possible. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Okay. Next up, search for Tsunade. Click Tsunade to continue. Search for Tsunade. After the 3rd Hokage's death, the running for a new Hokage to fill the previous one's shoes begins. Click your character, continue. I am Naruto. Naruto. The search for the next Hokage is upon us. Jiraiya offers to go and find Tsunade as long as he's allowed to bring Naruto. The elders agree and Naruto and Jiraiya set off in search of her immediately. Pick one card. Naruto is promised by Jiraiya that he'll be taught a new jutsu. Okay, so we're gonna pick a card. Here we are. These are the cards left that I haven't picked yet, though some of them seem backwards. Yes. Let's flip them all to the right direction. Okay, first card. Oh, I'm so glad I can combine cards if I have books that I can combine cards and prompts. This is fantastic. Okay. Ooh, Gaara. Gaara. Read a book with a loner or orphan. Okay, so like all YA fantasy. Perfect. Next slide. Next, Naruto and Jiraiya stop in a small town. Naruto is left in the hotel while his sensei is out getting into trouble. Pick one card. Naruto opens the hotel room door thinking Jiraiya is back early. Unfortunately, it is the Akatsuki after him and the Nine-Tails Fox Demon within him. Click the Sharingan to continue. Okay, so first we're gonna pick a new card. Here we go. Ooh, almost dropping them all. Okay. There's a couple cards I really want this month, so we're getting down there, right? Oh, Kabuto. Read an arc. This works. Okay. Oh, I just saw Kurama. Why haven't I picked him yet? If you don't know, Kurama is my favorite character. Love him. Okay, we're gonna click the Sharingan. Sasuke starts fighting Itachi in Naruto's stead. Naruto attempts to help Sasuke when the tables are turned. Tapping into the Nine-Tails power within him. Pick 2 cards. Kisame's sword absorbs Naruto's chakra, enabling him useless. Naruto's leg is saved from being chopped off when a toad appears. Jiraiya just coming in as a toad sage. We love to see it. Okay, we're picking 2 cards. First is Itachi. Itachi's the one attacking Naruto right now. Read a book that intimidates you. Okay. Itachi intimidates me. Okay. Till you realize he's a big softie. Backwards, it is Iba and Akamaru. Read a book with an animal or creature on the cover. Here we are. We're gonna click a Jiraiya on his toad. Rasengan training. Jiraiya finally starts training Naruto to use his signature jutsu. Naruto rapidly progresses through the Rasengan's learning steps. Pick one card. Naruto uses what he's learned to win Tsunade over, and she finally agrees to return to the village with Naruto and Jiraiya. Okay, we're gonna pick one card. We're done with this. One card, one more card. Then I can combine as many as I please. Okay. Yamato, read the lowest rated book on your physical TBR. Okay, I'm not done with my computer. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip. Let's get the lowest rated book on my physical TBR taken care of first. Why don't we? We're gonna go to Goodreads. I have all of my books on like my Goodreads. It's all updated. I know, impressive, right? So we are gonna go to my books. And then we're gonna go to owned TBR. That was owned physical, right? Okay, yes, physical. Then we are going to organize it by average rating. And that is going to be Witchborn by Nicholas Bowling. We are alphabetized. I'm not wearing my glasses. Witchborn. Okay, this is the lowest book on my physical TBR out of 215. So here it is. I bought this so long ago. I don't even remember what it's about. Let's take a look. Alice is in Bedlam Asylum. Mad, they say. Her mother has been executed for witchcraft, her home destroyed, and her spirit crushed, so maybe it's true. Or maybe she isn't as broken as she seems. A visit from two masked strangers provides an opportunity to escape, and Alice takes it. Now she must navigate the dark streets of London, where there's a secret waiting to be unraveled. In an England divided by rival queens, it seems Alice has a part to play, if only she can master the rising power within her. A dark, twisty, and thrilling original debut that will leave readers entranced in its suspenseful plot and rich prose. So it looks like it's an Alice Wonderland retelling. So lowest book on my TBR. I'm just gonna set him in there. She's also an orphan. Is there an animal or creature on here? There is! There's a bird right there. That's an animal or creature. Ooh, this one's TBR is gonna be nice. Okay, it doesn't really intimidate me. It's not an R. Read a book with a loner orphan. Her mother was executed. She sounds like an orphan to me. So the first book has 3 cards. Fantastic. I have 2 left. Okay, for read an arc, I have one arc that isn't published yet, and I would really like to read an arc before it's published because I never do, okay? I always read them after they're published, but I have one, and I'm gonna put it right up here. The author reached out to me and asked me if I was interested, and I said yes. So it is called Nation of the Sun by H.R. Moore. So this one was like a fantasy, historical, she kind of explained it as like an Outlander fantasy kind of book, and I was really obsessed with Outlander for a while, so I was like, I'm intrigued. But here we are. Amari has a perfect life. She's a successful food critic and is marrying a high-flying human rights lawyer, but the day before her wedding, a stranger, Caspar, tries to solicit her help. She sends him away, but can't shake the feeling that she knows him. When Amari's new husband has to leave the country before their honeymoon, Amari tells Caspar she'll help him, but Amari and Caspar are attacked by an assassin, forcing them into hiding at the London headquarters of the pagan nation. Here, Caspar tells Mustang sneezing. Okay, bud? He does this. Allergies. Here, Caspar tells her that she's an ancient and powerful demon, someone who reincarnates, and that he is her soulmate. Interesting. As she's drawn into Caspar's world of standing stones and feuding nations, Amari can't deny the deep connection that pulses between them, but she can't remember her past, and the pagans have secrets they refuse to reveal. Why did Amari avoid Caspar for 100 years? And what happened between Amari and the leader of the rival nation in the past? To determine if she can trust Caspar, if she should help him, she must wake her demon soul and bring back her memories. For one thing is certain, when that happens, the tables will turn. I'm super intrigued. Super intrigued. There's only 4 ratings, but each person gave it 5 stars, so it's a 5-star read right now. So I have really high expectations, but it is not published yet, so need to be careful with that. But to read an arc. And then the last one is read a book that intimidates you. Okay. I'm gonna go with the library book. I started it, but I'm only on I think I just finished chapter 2 last night, but that is Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. Anything by Brandon Sanderson intimidates me. His books are all huge, like huge books, and I feel like I've never read a Brandon Sanderson book, but I kind of just assume that I'm not smart enough to like understand them and appreciate them. But I started this, like I said, I've read the prologue and 2 chapters and I'm really liking it so far. And I think I understand everything thus far, but yeah, here's this one. And this one so far is following basically 2 sisters. One was raised to marry the king, the god king of this like bordering country. Apparently he's like a monster, and she was raised from like the day she could walk, that when she turned 22 she would be sent to this god king to marry him, and it was like part of the treaty between these 2 nations. But the father definitely picks favorites and sends the youngest daughter, who he doesn't seem to like very much, just so he can keep his oldest around because he sees himself in her. At least that's kind of like the way it was explained. Like he's like, oh my gosh, like I really love this daughter, I'm gonna send this one because she is a troublemaker. So we have one sister who's definitely a troublemaker. She kind of does whatever she wants. No one's really cared about her entire life. And then we have the older sister who is just very put together. She's raised to sit a certain way, walk a certain way, talk a certain way, follow directions, have just like this pristine personality, or like I guess lack thereof. And so she is like, hey, that was like my birthright, and I've been raised my entire life to marry this guy, and even though he is a monster, I think that it is still something I was going to do for my country and my people. So she, at the end of chapter 2, is like, hey, I'm going after my sister who my father just sent away to it's like basically a suicide mission, and her father knows that. So basically he picked favorites, decided that he was going to send a different daughter to go be basically murdered. So here we are. So my TBR this month is going to be really easy. It's going to be Witchborn, Warbreaker, and then Nation of the Sun. So that's that. I also have a stack of library books that I need to get to. Yeah, oops. And then I did want to at least start one book in my Adopt a TBR. In my Adopt a TBR book pile, I have 4 different books. So we're just gonna have to see which ones I actually get around to and go from there. I don't know. But yes, please like, comment, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And don't forget, the announcement video for the new anime-themed 3-month reading challenge will be up on the 1st of June. I hope to see you there. I'm so excited. But anyways, all love. Bye.